8 steps to become happy. Choosing to be happy despite of certain circumstances. There are tons of things you can do to make you happy. Research has shown that your talent for happiness is, to a large degree, determined by your genes. Psychology professor David T. Leaken, author of Happiness, Its Nature and Nurture, says that trying to be happier is like trying to be taller. We each have a happiness set point, he argues, and move away from it only slightly. Making easy choices is the safest and the most ordinary way of living. That's because most of you fear what may happen in the future. If you're scared to even live your own life, there is not much scope you are living for happiness to sit in. Take risks. It's an inevitable part of life. Despite being as cautious as possible, you will still trip over every now and then. Undesirable occurrences in life are beyond your control anyway. Why then should you still live in fear? Exploring the unknown is the very essence of life. Take that burden of forced safety off your shoulders and live in the moment. Number 1. Acceptance. You really need acceptance. Acceptance is the key. Acceptance is the key. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward if you want to fly. You have to give up what weighs you down. It is according to Roy T. Bennett. Learn to accept the things about yourself. Self-acceptance can do wonders in the growth of an individual. That growth will make you happy for sure. Number 2. Gratitude. In his book, Authentic Happiness, in University of Pennsylvania, psychologist Martin Seligman encourages readers to perform a daily gratitude exercise. It involves listing a few things that make them grateful. This shifts people away from bitterness and despair, he says, and promotes happiness. Do you know that when you are listing all the grateful things that happens to you, your self-esteem will grow higher. And at the same time, this will help you a lot to become happier and positive. Forgiveness. Holding a grudge and nursing grievances can affect physical as well as mental, according to a rapidly growing body of research. One way to curtail these kinds of feelings is to foster forgiveness. This reduces the power of bad events to create bitterness and resentment, say Michael McCullough and Robert Emmons, happiness researchers who edited The Psychology of Happiness. Holding grudges makes you sad, and there's always some kind of negativity when you do this. Forgiveness is the attribute of strong people. Always remember that, strong people. So learn to forgive. Forgive and just move on, because it's a life essence. Life is too short to hold grudges and keep yourself entangled with such emotions. Let things go. This will make you feel lighter and happy. Number 4. Foster friendship. Do you know that if you have a good friends, It can boost your self-esteem and it also can boost your happiness in life. When you connect with people, you get the sense of belongingness. This kind of belongingness somewhere in your heart. Building healthy relationships with people will make you feel safe in times of uncertainty. When you are in tough times, the people you have strong relationships with will come to help you. It's never about the more number of people, but about the kind of people you have in your circle. Basically, the quality over quantity. When you connect with them, you are certainly have this kind of spirit, a laughing spirit, a communication with a friend. So make it a point that it is better. It is better antidotes to unhappiness than close friends with people who care about you. So one Australian study found that people over 70 who had the strongest network of friends live much longer. So the more friends you have, the more you are happy. Number 5, mindfulness. Mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. Everything we experience can be a bummer if we choose to see it that way. But when you search for the benefits of silver linings in your life, you may be surprised to discover a lot. Most of the people do things for the sake of something. We are continuously busy with things that are frequently occurring in our lives, and we are just going by the flow. We are not paying attention to our actions, which means we are not mindful about what we are doing. If things are not done with strong intention and mindfulness, how will they bring happiness? As there's no sense of purpose, there will be no sense of fulfillment. Mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. Always remember that. Everything we experience can be a bummer if we choose to see it that way. But when you search for the benefits of silver linings in your life, you may be surprised to discover a lot of good things. Keep practicing to think positive and decrease the negative to cultivate happiness. This skill has been linked to a better ability to cope with stress and be more resilient. Number 5. Number 6. Find your purpose. We all want to feel like we made some sort of positive impact in this world. But sometimes we are uncertain of the type of impact we want to make. Explore exactly what gives you a sense of purpose and how you want to pursue this purpose to give your life a greater sense of meaning. Do you know that our brains are focused on survival? Anything more than that, you have to work for it. Your mind is created for that. You can control the things that you want to control if you're stressed. The reasons you get up in the morning. Purpose can guide life's decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning. For some people, purpose is connected to vocation, meaningful, satisfying work. For others, their purpose lies in their responsibilities to their family or friends. Number 7. Spend time in nature. Some researchers believe that today's ultra-wired generation is actually suffering from a nature deficit disorder. Studies have shown that the more time we spend in nature and the more we relate to the natural world, around us, the greater our sense of happiness. Our connection to nature also plays a role in maintaining positive mental health. Since this is the pandemic year, we are most often stayed at home. So when you get the chance to spend time in nature or outside, make it sure to spend it in a in a good place, such as park or anything that you see some natural trees, grass, or green grasses. Spending time in nature lowers stress hormones. Always remember that, which give you a better mood and influences other factors to strengthen the immune system. In recent years, researchers unveiled reasons behind many Asian practices. It is found that ecotherapy, connecting with nature, is as effective as traditional psychotherapy or medication in lowering stress and anxiety. Number 8. Nothing compares to you. Always remember that you are so much more than what you see in the mirror. Stop comparing yourself to everyone around you. Most importantly, stop comparing your things to all the things everyone else has. Social media has a way of making us feel like everyone else has it better than us. How often does scrolling through your newsfeed make you feel negative emotions? Allowing envy and resentment to take root robs us of appreciating what we have. Always remember that. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you learn a lot. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the button.